Okay. Hello and welcome to the 74th episode of the But I'm Knitting podcast. My name is Ramona. I'm a knitter from Toronto and welcome to my corner of the crafting world. So it's been just under a week because I want to get back to the my Wednesday day of filming schedule. So let's see, what have I done? I haven't cast on anything new, even though I technically could, but I ended up dealing with my works in progress and making good progress on them. So I guess I will start out with let's start with my socks. Currently on the needles, I have another pair of vanilla socks. I've shown these ones before. I should really untangle these. But this is the socks. The yarn is from NICOLE MENDEZ. I actually looked it up on my Etsy receipt, and the colorway is called Rainbow. Simple, right? So, these darn things. Okay. So last week when you saw, I was right here where this bright pink stitch marker is, or fuchsia, purple, whatever. That's where I was. So I made it all the way, continue going up the leg, and I put in my heel. I used a Fish Kiss Lips heel, and I just started on the foot last night. That's what I worked on last night. So that's as far as I've made it. Where's the ball this is attached to? Is this it? So this is me still on the first ball. I've got 2 of these. So if I can knock out, I think it might be, maybe, because remember before I had said I had wanted to cast on another pair with this yarn as well. They may end up being short socks, but I'm pretty certain I'll have enough to make another pair. They're probably just not going to be as long as these. So these are coming along nicely. I love, love, love the colors. So that's it so far. Yay. I'm using size 0/2.2 millimeter circular. Let's try this again. 2.0 millimeter, which is a 0 US higher sharps. And they're circular needles. I'm doing them magic loop. And that's generally what I use for most of my socks. And somebody had asked me last week in the comments about the size needles that I use. That's the size that I use. For most people, from what I end up seeing, they end up using either like a larger size needle, usually like about a 1 US or something like that. I don't know why I like the fit of it when it's tight enough with a 0 needle, and I end up finding that I started out originally when I was doing vanilla socks with a 72 stitch count. I don't know why I was doing it because it was huge on my foot, but I learned my lesson. I work with what I got, and that's my primary needle size. So my other major project that I was working on was my So Faded sweater. Hold on. I'm in the middle of a stitch. Hold on. There we go. So I've done quite a bit of work on this. This was what I worked on primarily. The socks, I don't think I picked those up until yesterday during the day. Yeah, I think yesterday during the day, or maybe Monday night is maybe when I picked them up again. So here is my So Faded sweater, and this is as far as I've made it so far. So last time you had seen, I was still in the middle of transitioning my first and second color, and I put my lovely little book stitch marker. So I'm working my way through my second color, and I'm doing pretty good. I haven't counted to see how much further I have to go, but I think I'm okay for now. Maybe about halfway through the color before I have to start doing the transition. But I pulled out my my yarn. So this yarn is from Lichen and Lace. I got this last year at the 2018 Knitters Frolic. And this is my second color. And it's called Wildflowers. I love it. It really does look like a bunch of wildflowers popping up on grass. I think it's pretty. You can see. Yeah. It looks really nice. So I already got my third color prepared, just in case I happen to get into it. And it is this one. This one, I dyed this one myself. I used a Kool-Aid packet, or 2. I had 1 color of it. Like, just, that's the only time I've ever seen this color, and I dyed this. I dip dyed it. I don't know what colors I used. I don't remember the packets that I used. I want to find a way to recreate this. I love it. I think it's so pretty. It's a very nice greenish yellow color, which I think will go quite nicely after this one. Yeah. I like it. I think it's pretty. I really do. So that's going to be my third color. And hopefully by next week I'll have been working with this one for a bit. Um, let's see. Oh, I got comments on my choice for my sock yarns for my Gryffindor socks. So this is the one I showed off last week for my stash. And then this is what I'm going to be using for my heel cuffs and toes. Right? I think because the picture I put in one of this one and one of this one, and this is much closer to what I want for it. So I'm going to go with this one for the cuff, this one for the sock itself. Maybe I'll start those this week. I'm not quite sure. But while I was, I don't know why, I was on the Knitter's Loft website just to see what was there, because they had classes that were available and that kind of stuff. But I was looking to see the Harry Potter yarns that they had in stock. I think they were out of Ravenclaw. I already got this. They had Hufflepuff, but I didn't pick it up. But then I found out there's a platform 9 3/4, which I will also be adding to my collection once I see it and I'm able to get it. So I'm hoping that, when I have the funds available, they have the yarn available, and then it's all a nice, mishmash and going together of things and timings. So that's pretty much it for everything that I've been working on this week. I haven't made any plans as to exactly what I'm going to be doing for next week. I do know I want to put some progress in on my blanket, which I think is right behind me. Is it? Yeah. My lovely blanket. It's definitely my labor of love when it comes to knitting. So this big thing. My 400, maybe almost 500 plus squares on my blanket. I haven't worked on it in a while. I actually think I may do that later on today. That'll probably be my primary primary project for the rest of today. Because I haven't put in any work on it. I'm thinking, only because my birthday is next month, and I always try to do certain things. It's like, oh, let me accomplish a major goal for like the month of my birthday. So for April, I may just have it so that this is going to be one of my primary projects. I'm trying to put in a lot, at least a square a day. So that would be at least adding 30 squares to the blanket. So, yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I think that's going to be one of my goals. So I'm going to be trying to add a square a day, at least for the month of April. And just keep going and see how far I get. Like, I have a lot of mini skeins. Like, I've got ones that I haven't touched that I got from other people that are sitting on top of my bookshelf over there. I've got the ones that I used last for Scrapmas. I have a bunch that are used there. I've got a bunch left over from projects that I've worked on. I've got my container full here, a couple Ziploc bags full. So I do need to make some use out of it. I have enough of my black yarn. Yep. For my edging, I think I have one more ball of this that I have not even touched. I should be okay. I'm not worried about it. So I should make good progress on it. Why not? Gives me something, like, I want to put in a big dent in this for this year. The lady who taught me how to knit socks, when I showed her what I was doing, she's like, yeah, that thing's going to take you like 50 years to finish. I'm like, no, I insist it will take me less than 50 years. Well, so far I started it in 2013 and it's 2019. So we're at maybe around 6 years. Because I think it was about February or so I started it. So, yeah, I need to put in some work on this thing. I'm one of those very much of a mood-based knitter. Or at least that's how I started out. So when I feel like working on a project, I do. And mind you, no, that is pretty much how I still do it now. Maybe projects are holding my attention for longer than they used to, and I feel the need, like, okay, yes, I can sit down there and work on like just one or two things as opposed to having like 15 projects that are halfway done. Although keep in mind, I do have some stuff that I've been working on from Congo that I haven't touched in months and I haven't noticed it, but I got my projects that I'm fully focused on. So yeah, let's see what else has been happening. I got family coming over tomorrow. Found out about that on maybe Sunday or Monday. My grandfather's brother and some of my some of his kids, I believe, and his wife are coming over tomorrow. Let's see what else. No, that's pretty much it. Nothing too major. Yeah, it's been a pretty plain, simple week. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I got no extra news or anything to give out or anything like that. But it was nice talking to you. I'm happy I did this because at the very least it's keeping me on a schedule that I want to maintain about doing my podcast and keeping goals I've set for myself. So that's actually going to be everything for today. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you again next week. And have a good week. Bye.